And we are going in game now as we will see what type of setups are gonna come up here. We do see the defending side is for the team of SR Nakage as Sky Encore Esports ngayon ang side of defense. I do also want to point out, since yung side ng SR Nakage more talaga on utility usage, Sky Encore Esports has one agent that can counter everyone and stop them dead on their tracks, and that is KO. So it's
Yeah.
going to depend on this KO positioning. What type of knives does he have to stop any form of utility coming out from the side of SR Nakage?
Yeah, and you see then as we get into this pistol round, attacking ang Sky Encore for this one, that was a very safe positioning for them at the
Mm.
start of that. It looks like they're going for the A hit, but hindi sila lahat nandoon sa may lobby. They were near more mid-top, and now A execute is coming in. Eugene, voice part of contact, nakita na kaagad doon ng Asta, but mid matters, gets the one behind him instead. SR Nakage, seems like they were a man up, but now two low health members left here for Sky Encore, while for SR Nakage, they still have the Fade and the Killjoy, pretty much healthy for this point. Eugene right now, along with the Killjoy, going now for the fast rotate. Alam na kagad ito. Nakita kagad si Eugene dito. Nakita kagad sa 2v2 situation. This is very dicey here at Pizza and Eugene. And only one left. There's a turret to your left. It feels like a 3v1 at this point for you, my guy. And yun na nga. Successful defense right there from SR.
Tama nga. Tama nga. Naging, even though sa side ng SR Nakage and Sky Encore Esports, it was a 2-on-2 situation. But since Sky Encore Esports opted na pumunta dun sa mid-market, di nila na malaya na nandun pala yung turret ni Batman. Nakapwesto na dun sa switch side. And parang yun nga, naging 3-on-1 situation, 3-on-2 situation ang nangyari dun. So, it's a very unfortunate timing, and SR Nakage was just really good at reacting to what Sky Encore Esports was doing.
Yeah, they're really good at reacting to that, and that has given them the win. Given them disadvantage right now. Papasok tayo dito sa ating second round wherein nagsubok naman ng Sky Encore Esports to have a very aggressive posture here at A main. But since nahinto sila doon ng Asta, they are now slinking their way back dito sa may mid-top. They are looking for a different approach right now. Mid-catwalk ang kanilang tinitingnan. They still have an option to maybe turn, maybe go for mid-market, but no, hindi sila doon pupunta. Nasa my mid sila. They have been spotted out. Immediate concussion right there from Sen, and what a good shot as well on that knife. Not letting him default kasi Eugene S is in a very precarious position right now. Habang nila take control na dito yung A link for Sky or Esports. While they were taking control of that, having a lot of pressure, napunta nga ang SL Nakage lahat sa A, they all switched their sights on B side. But no, actually hindi. They want to catch someone going for the rotation back to B. They're going to heaven, trying to do as much economic damage as they can. Si Batman nandito, but ang natitira na lang is RU. Spotted out, gets taken down by the Spectre. Eventually, SR Nakage takes the win.
Actually, maganda yung idea nila dun. Essentially, make a lot of pressure there on the A mid side. I'm sorry, in the A connector side. And once they did make that pressure, they did have a bit of inferior guns, and that's a bit of the only side apart from B main that has a form of CQC or close quarter combat, since they did have the inferior guns in that situation. So it was a nice idea to rotate all the way back to spawn, but it just seemed like SR Nakage, alam nila eh. Ready sila dun sa whatever rotate or whatever trick Sky Encore Esport had.
Yeah. For the first two rounds din kasi yung the turret placement nung Killjoy player for SR Nakage, yun doon nga sa may switch.
Tama.
And they were also spotted as they passed through mid-bottom, mid-pizza. So they kind of guess there na, okay, lahat sila papunta sa likod instead of running through market. Because if they want to run through market, they want to destroy the turret, but they didn't. So now, going into this third round wherein Sky Encore naman ngayon, ang merong should have the better guns at this point. This is the bonus round for SR Nakage. So at this point, this is trying to get as much economic damage as well. Kaya medyo nag-isip dito yung Sky Encore because they weren't able to win out on the first couple points of contact. A lot of pressure again on the A side, but since it's a two-side map, huge, not a huge distance to
Take
travel.
flight.
It's not as big naman na ngayon medyo na nababambuzel dito ang SR Nacague, but still very slow on the pickup right here while Sky Encore is executing here on B side. It's gonna look like it's gonna be the retake right here for SR Nacague. Will they be able to get some of the opening frags? Not yet. They immediately destroyed the doors right there on mid-market. Look at the position of, well, ang una nakasilip ngayon dito yung Killjoy, Eugene S. Actually, no, not a lot of contact right yet. RU is the man who's taking control here at B main. And so far, Sky Encore is good for 2, good for 3. The 2v2 situation right here when it's only the breach left for SR Nacague. He is at main right now. Doesn't take down Eugene as instead he is being taken down. And that is the bonus round right there. Sky Encore Esports takes the round.
They did win the bonus round on the side of Sky Encore Esports. Pero yung SR Nacague, ang lakas ng damage that they did to the economy of Sky Encore Esports. Ay tatlo yung napatay nila dun eh. And they chipped all their armors. So I feel like yung buy ng Sky Encore Esports dito medyo hindi pa masyado ganun kaganda. But regardless, let's see what type of play will they have. Ayun na nga, they do have one Guardian on the side of RU there and a couple of light armors.
Yeah, a couple of light armors, one Guardian. Still not the worst.
Not the worst.
No. It's still Guardian, headshot, kill pa rin yan. So should still be doable right here for Sky Encore. Nag-iba na rin ang setup dito si Patman, more of really trying to hold down the anchor at B main as well as the B side, and he's gonna get tested right here. Medyo naghahanap siya ng information, slowly crawling his way into this B main habang 5 miyembro ng SL Nacague ang babati sa kanya. Good for 1, doesn't peek for the second, which is a smart decision at this point because he is the sentinel is trying to anchor, doesn't need to overcommit dahil nandun na yung mga members niya, umiikot na, going for the response right now, but he is trapped in the back, in the boathouse by himself. Doesn't matter if he's trapped right there because they're trapped in there with him. Takes 4 from Sky Encore. Win right there from SR Nacague.
Wow, Batman, yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. It's that was a really good hold coming out from him. Hindi nga na-expect yung Sky Encore Esports na bigla nandun siya ka-aggressive dun sa B main. And once he found the initial pick-off dun kay Eugene S, nahirapan na sila. Sure, they had the null command to nullify you know, all of the Killjoy utility, but once you get into the site, he was ready and he just destroyed everyone that even tried to contest him. But Eugene, with his own fight, destroying everyone else, as Zind getting 2 pickoffs there, now making it a 4v3 situation on the advantage of SR Nacague. Now Sky Encore Esports is forced to slow this down.
Yeah, they are forced to slow this down. Also, dahil nga they lost the previous round, they only have a couple of classics on their hands. Not really a lot of things they can do. The huge disadvantage that they have. They made things fast right here for defenders, winning that 4th point for them.
Getting that 2 is as good as they're gonna get. At least with the guns that they had. So, ngayon, at least they have a better buy now. Much better buy. And they do have the Killjoy lockdown as long with the Astral Divide. So, may potential combo na pwede nila gamitin dito just to take the site. After that, sila na bahala sa post plant. And we do know that Sky Encore Esports are pretty good at their post plants.
Yeah, Sky Encore is pretty good at their post plants. Kaya nga hindi hinahayaan basa-basa din ng SR Nacague dito for them to be able to do their post plants. You see the adjustment as well. Lumipat na yung Sentinel dito. Yes, the attacker, the Killjoy lockdown has been used right here, but the fellow Killjoy is on A side right now. No longer the B side si Fatmen. And now as well, Pastoral Divide is being committed right here, blocking off Heaven. Not really sure. That's not the usual. You see the, I believe, that being blocked off right here. But yeah, Heaven is being blocked off to really give a lot of that space. Mid matters with a great lurk here on mid. Is he good for 2? Yes, he is. 3 members left here for Sky Encore Esports. They are in the post-plan situation. Eugene S. mali yung tinutukan to if you're trying to get the guy who is going for the defuse, and that will be a successful retake right there for SR Nacague.
It was a really good idea take from Sky Encore Esports. Pero yung SR Nacague, hindi sila takot dun sa retake. Kasi hinayaan lang nila ibigay. Sige, bigay natin. Astral Divide, lockdown. Sige, gamitin nyo. Sa'yo nyo na yung site. Pero retake namin to, especially with mid Mathers. He's just, throughout this whole series, ang galing niya mag-flank. He's really good with those late lurks. It's, if kung ako yung nakalaban sa kanya, maiinis talaga ako sa kanya. Because his timings are so good. And those 2 initial pickups that he got off from it were huge for that retake on the side of SR Nacague. Kasi it delayed so much pressure, and accompanied that with the fact that the lockdown just made sure that no one from Sky Encore Esports was playing any form of close quarter combat or any form of crossfires in the site. It was just a free retake para sa kanila.
Yeah, and because of that din, no, na takedown niya kaagad yung dalawang nasa mid cubby from Sky Encore for their post plant, which gave a lot of space for SR Nacague. Instead of them being delayed as they were trying to fight for maybe a spot at Link at Cubby at para maka-snuff out ng mga members at A main, wala. Hindi na nila kailangan pinoblema yun dahil nga doon sa lurk sa ginawang mid control doon, the mid Matters. And now another broken buy here for Sky Encore. I did see a couple of stingers as well as one sheriff, but they are no breaks, all gas going into B side. Nandito ulit si Batman as the soul anchor, and through the smoke sees some people there, gets the kill on RU. Yung turret niya is in the position right there just to block off main. Nalu nasa backside, but does get immediately taken down, and Sky Encore are routed here at B side.
Ganda ng hold ng side ng SR Nacague dun. Ito yung sinasabi natin. Sky Encore Esports, dati, di ba, on the Haven map, they're so big on their utility usage. But now, nabaliktad nga talaga siya. And SR Nacague, with the amazing Fade Eye KJ setup combo, along with the breach, just made it impossible for Sky Encore Esports to even get a plant down there.
And now, 6-1 in score. We are nearing towards the half point of this map, on our deciding map at Ascent, and SR Nacague so far with a very dominating lead, and Sky Encore. Sky Encore, they need to dig deep. Kailangan nila maghanap ng sagot dito sa mga binabato sa kanila ng SR Nacague. At dahil nga sila yung nasa attacking side, they need to figure things out. How are we gonna break through the defense that is SR Nacague here at Ascent map? And one of the answers that they're looking for right now is a bit more mid control. They were able to destroy the alarm bot, at least giving off a position na may isang member dito. A lot of members actually low.
My goodness.
That was a fast couple of frags right there. Galing dito sa SR Nacague. 3v5 situation ngayon sa Sky Encore. Still mid ang kanilang hinahanapan ng espasyo dito. Recon Dart has been utilized just to see if there's anyone hiding there near the defender side spawn. But so far, still no openings being shown right here by SR Nacague. Sky Encore, they're trying to go for a different approach. Sabi nila, okay, mid cannot be. 20 seconds left on the clock. Nauubusan nila ng options. As soon as they get spotted here at A, expect everyone running here to A. Doesn't even need to run here at A because they're being gunned down right there at mid. Cubby, SR Nacague, just stopping any chance of Sky Encore Esports of getting any momentum here in the first half.
this time around. SR Nacague, ang ganda ng setups nila. Sila naman na yun, ang layers upon layers upon layers. I think what happened earlier in the round na hindi na-catch ng camera, that there was a fade seize along with the paint shell combo na nangyari dun sa the B link, sa B connector area, and when I think it did catch two of the players of Sky Encore Esports. Kaya nung pumasok na sila sa mid, it was just such a free kill on the crossfire of SR Nacague. So, layers upon layers yung defense nga nila. So, Sky Encore Esports, they need to find an answer din talaga dito. Maybe they say, maybe the answer now is to slow it down. Try natin mag-get ng pickoffs kasi their utility usage is too much for us. Maybe we can try to bait their utility, and that seems to be the plan that they're having right now. And ito na naman sila. May combo na naman silang bago dito.
Yeah, it's gonna be the C's nade combo. Naantay lang nila may papasok sa B. Pero so far mukhang hindi natin makikita kung gano'ng magiging effective yun dahil nga mukhang A site dito. Mid-match is immediately taking out the entry. Eugene is taken down right there. It's gonna be hard. Ako, naglapag lang siya doon sa sahig. That was a free kill right there for Sen. Hunter's Fury has been used by Rabbit. But it's also being seen right there. 2v5 situation right here for Sky Encore. Makakakuha ba dito si Killjoy? But no. It's going from bad to worse right now dito pa sa Sky Encore Esports. We see Rabbit running as fast as he can. Trying to hop his way away from SR Nacague, but he is hunted down in mid-courtyard. 8 points right here for SR Nacague.
It was an save round nga yun sa side ng Sky Encore Esports, pero ang hirap talaga pasukin tong site, any site of SR Nacague, even their mid site is an incredibly difficult hold. And now the B site I feel like is also going to be problematic since they do have that fade seize raise paint shell combo na gusto talaga nilang gamitin eh. So, pero intayin natin dito, but it doesn't feel like that they are gonna try to execute that combo just yet. And Sky Encore Esports opting to play a bit just passive once again. I don't know if this is the right answer for them to come back into this game, but let's see.
They need to force. I agree with your statement kanina. They need to force the utility out. So one of the things that you can really bait na the utility out is to be aggressive. Show a bit of aggression, show a bit of noise, and then mapipilitan silang gumamit. Fortunately for Sky Encore, hindi nakapwesto yung Raze Seize Nade dito, but they also have a lot of defensive setups right now. But Eugene gets opening frag. That's a good entry. This is looking like a good start so far here for Sky Encore. Ginamit din nila yung KO ultimate, but Pac-Man with a great timing right there takes down this drop. Isolates the 1v1 in the 3v5 situation. Eugene S is the one who's trying to get the kill on him. Sen, can you get one more on the side to be able to even things out? But no, so far, post-man setups are just secured by Sky Encore Esports. Pero nahihirapan dito. 4 sila ang nasa loob ng side. Pros and cons. Bro, dami kayo dyan. Cons is magkakadikit kayo. Pwede mabilis kayo mas-playan. Dyan, mid-matters is the one who's actually the limit na to 1v1. Pero alam ni Kelly na doon siya, and Kelly was the one who was able to get the headshot. Sky Encore Esports getting a bit more in the first half.
Nahanap na rin yung sagot. The answer, KO null command. Once he gets that null command, it completely stops the utility of anyone coming out sa side ng SR Nacague. And once that was able to get put down, maganda din yung setup nila with combo with RU and Rabbit. We did see the Astrapole coming out from stairs, completely stopping Zind from any hold of that, and Eugene able to just make space from that. So they have their own utility usage of your own, but the null command does not happen every round. And now they don't have it. They do have 4 charges of it, but it's still not gonna be enough for them to, just run out into a site. They need to bait out this utility.
Exactly. And now, again, babalik sila. They need to bait out the utility without the null command. Kasi kanina din, hindi naman nila binate out eh. They just immediately nullified it.
Tama.
if you can't bait it, just cancel it. But now they can't even do the second one, so we'll see how
Oh,
they will deal with right now the Raze and the Astra ang nandito sa side ng A side.
they
So
baited
far,
it.
no opening frags. Yeah, they did. They did. They were able to bait it out, but instead of baiting it and sticking to the site, waiting for a bit more time, they are now rotating, trying to burn off a bit more utility. I'm not sure if that is a smart decision right here, because this is different set of utility from a different two sets of ages. But using that Cosmic Divide right there gives him a bit more leeway as they get into the A side right here. Lockdown has been used by attacker Killjoy. They are taking control of the side. I think there is one backside. Yes, there is one backside. Patman is taken down. The plant is gonna go down here for Sky Encore to press the TP. The third round for them. Kelly S is absorbing a lot of that nanoswarm damage, trying to see kung makakakuha siya ng pick up there. It does seem slow. Market nag-iisa dito, naiwan si mid. Matters. Only Sen left has the option to save his gun. He is being surrounded right now, trying to get isolated 1v1. Kelly S is slowly trying to get the angle on him. Ayun, nakita na nga siya, gets the headshot. Sky Encore Esports taking 2 rounds when it felt like kanina. It felt like hopeless at some point, just because SR Nacague was just rolling through a lot of these rounds. But now they're able to get 2 points more in the half.
Maganda yung adjustment from the side of Sky Encore Esports. They just bait out as much utility as they can when they went to the A site, and then once they baited all of it out, or as much as they can talaga, they started to shift their attention to the B site. Uh, I did I did not know if the Astral Divide was the best course of action, or if it blocked out yung Aini Fade, because I
Mm.
believe on the side of SR Nakage, Fade tried to hit an eye. I don't know if the Astral Divide blocked it, but if it did, then that Astral Divide was a really, really big factor, along with the attacker lockdown, just to be able for them to get in those sites. Now, Sky Encore Esports, they don't have, I believe they don't have much ultimates for this round. So they are going to need to rely on their base utility for these next 2 rounds.
Yeah. Binato na nila lahat eh.
Tama.
Like, we needed to get these points. They threw in everything, even the kitchen sink against SR Nacague in this first half. And now, si SR Nacague ang medyo more in a better position, as you mentioned, when it comes to the ultimate. So this could very well be a good chance for them to get a 9-3. While Sky Encore Esports, they are farming that ultimate orb. They are getting that one. SR Nacague, I think, may na-expect sila eh. Now, full control over mid, catwalk, and courtyard. This is gonna be very explosive right here, because the roles have been reversed. Zin takes one, takes 2 against Sky Encore with that showstopper. Will he be able to get a third? And still, naipit na dito sa A lobby yung mga members ng Sky Encore Esports. Great adjustment right there from SR Nacague, na they took a lot of space there at mid.
Ganda.
And now they know where Sky Encore Esports is, but they don't need to play aggressive, because they do have the man advantage while they're on the defense. They can just wait for Sky Encore Esports to come to them, while Sky Encore Esports is looking for some kills. Kasi kailangan nila ma-even things out eh. Kasi pag hindi nila ma-even things out, masyado silang mahihirapan because of that risk that they're playing along right now. Zin gets one more. Gonna be a 2v5 situation. Rabbit, may nakitang nag-hop dito sa may cubby, but 5 ang SL Nacague nakapila. Kaya mo bang patayin lahat yan? Pwede. Kahit mag-audition yan lahat, sa harap mo bumabawil yung mga nag-audition. First jump peak.
Ayun.
Just a set play right there from SR Nacague, finishing off this half with 9-3.
Switching sides.
Ganda ng mix-up coming out from the side of SR Nakage. As Sky Esports, we're trying to figure out, nagsasolve sila ng problem. Kumbaga parang Rubik's Cube. Tinatry nila mag-solve yung Rubik's Cube. But like, paano natin to retake yung site? How do we stop them from using all this utility as we enter site? Ano gagawin natin to sa round na to? Habang pinapag-isipan nila yun, yung team ng SR Nacague, But the scoreline, 9-3, heavily favored by SR Nacague. But this guy Encore for the defense side is just better than their attack sides because they really need these next few rounds.
Yeah. You could say na magaling nga sila sa post plant, so magaling silang dumepensa.
Tama.
And also Sky Oncar, we've seen them also on the defender side earlier at Haven, and they were also really, really good in that regard. Baka kanina nga ang sinasabi na nila sa Cubs, defenders map ito, ang asset for them right now. And 9-3, yes, it is the cursed number, the cursed scoreline, which makes it even more plausible right now for Sky Oncar Esports to get back from this large deficit that, that they have found themselves into as we get into the second half of this pistol round. Walang heavy commitments yet, but SR Nacague is going through market. They have 3 members right there. Patman takes down Rabbit, which opens up this site even more. Nakita mo yung 4 members of Sky Oncar right now running through mid. The Astra player on the side of SR Nacague, ang spot out from anyone going through mid, actually takes 1, and I think also gets the jet low. So that is a good trade right there, even though he did fall, but Eugene still taking down members from SR Nacague as they are going into the side. The post plant setup for SR Nacague are all inside B side, trying to play the crossfires, trying to play the numbers advantage right here. Kelly S. The time is running short, and SR Nacague with the team ace able to secure the first pistol round of this second half.
It is not looking good on the side of Sky Encore Esports. I don't. It was such a good initial hold there in the A side. They did unfortunately lose an extra number there, and the B side was just entirely free for the side of SR Nacague. Once they took it, their post plant was very, very solid. So now Sky Encore Esports, they don't opt the force bias. They are still in classics, they are still in sheriffs, and it looks like maggagamble sila dito sa A side, sabi natin. Dito tayo sa A. Lahat tayo dito sa A. Pagpunta sila sa A, let's gun them all down. Let's labanan natin sila. Pero tingnan mo kung nasan yung SR Nacague ngayon, di ba?
Ano yan, parang SR Nacague, parang baka lahat sila lumabas ng B. Baka mag-rush B sila papunta sa atin, pero hindi. Pero weirdly enough, they really have no information on where anyone is. Wala din talaga silang so far tamang hula where everyone is, kasi looking here, SR Nacague went through mid, which exposed them, but does it really matter? No!
Goodness.
Mid matters here in the mid portion of the map. Midcourt gets 3. 2 members na natin dito sa Sky Encore Esports, and they have put a lot of risk on themselves getting into this round. They didn't force buy. They are 10-3 down in score, and with only 1 left, it's gonna be the 11th point here for SR Nacague.
Mid matters talaga. Mid matters. Is it MYD matters? Dapat MID matters siya. Kasi siya na yung hari ng mid site. Every time you want to take some form of mid control, nandun siya sa mid. And he'll show you why he's in control of the entirety of the mid. It's so good. Great hold from great push coming from SR Nacague. Sky Encore Esports, maganda yung sugal nila, but it did not pay off at that time at all.
Definitely. Did not pay off, but now this is a must-win round for Sky Encore Esports again. Now they have the guns. This is gonna be the bonus round for SR Nacague. And if Sky Encore wins this, at least they get 1 more. They extend their lives here in this tournament. They extend their chances para makarating sa finals natin later today to be named the 2023 Sibol National Team Selection Valorant Champion. But right now, still a tall task for that. They still need to win this current round that they're in. So far, nakita mo din yung tension between the two teams, playing it again slowly, not a lot of like big movements, not a lot of like this big commitment to any site. As soon as I say no big commitments to any site, look at where the SR Nacague is running into. Tumatakbo sila to B market, just running in, trying to gun down as many people as they can, going for a lot more of the CQC fights because they have the weaker guns. Rabbit does take down Naru, and Sen, can he take down anyone down? No, and actually they're being routed here. Isa na lang natitira, the Astra player. Mid matters. Can he pull a hat trick? Can he pull a miracle right here? It's gonna be hard.
my goodness.
So far, starting things strong. Can he get a third? No, that was a tough ass right there against Kelly's. Kelly's gets killed.
Okay. Tigil muna. Yung momentum ng SR Nacague. Sky Encore Esports was successfully able to take back that bonus round, and now though it is the most important round for them. It's 11-4. If they need to win this gun round, if they do not, it's going to be match point for the side ng SR Nacague, and you do not want that.
Yeah, it's gonna be match point. It's gonna be tough for Sky Encore kasi hindi din sa makaka-full buy on the next round. So a lot of pressure right now on Sky Encore Esports as we get into the 16th round of this game. SR Nacague, I think na recognize din nila yan eh. Yung fact na yan, there's a lot of pressure right now on Sky Encore Esports. Hindi natin kailangan mag-force. We don't need to force the issue right on them at this moment. We can play things safely. We can play things as by the book as we can. And right now, that is what they're doing. They're trying to take as much space in the map. Ang laki ng kinuha nila ngayon dito sa mid while looking as well on the Killjoy. Andun na siya, nasa B main na siya. He's slowly looking into the site, trying to confirm kung ilan ang members dito. Hindi siya nakita ng recon ball. So, yung 3-member squad dito ng SR Nacague, they will have the onus of where to go. One down already on B side. Is that good for two? Zid jumping in with the satchel. But can you get another one? No, actually gets taken down by Naro right here. This is it. Sky Encore, can you hold with Kelly? Yes. Can you hold with your last Killjoy player here? Match point ang on the line dito for Disrupt. It's gonna be a very hard next round if you lose this for Sky Encore, but all is not lost. Disrupt, can you pull this off? He's checking all the angles, doing this by the book. Has the turret, has an alarm bot, maybe spotted right here. Sees, here's the gun. Mid matters with the reaction immediately coming from B main, and that puts SR Nacague to match point.
Paano nabuhay dun si Zin? He was pulled by the Astra pull, and he should have died there. Vulnerable, he had no control of his movements, his gun was inaccurate, but for some reason, siya pa yung nanalo sa fight na yun. And now, we are in the situation where SR Nacague are not in the best of buy. They do have one Spectre, and they do have the Blade Storm, but all of them are in light armor, and that's no good against a team like SR Nacague, who are now just full throttle, pushing out of A site. Sova recon spots Rabbit, and Zend is there to get the trade, but
are you
making his own plays? Are you kidding me right now? As he gets 3 people from the side of SR Nacague, and dapat mag-slow down ang side ng Sky Encore. No, it does not slow them down. They do want to push out, and Sky Encore Esports with an amazing hold when things look bleak.
Yeah. When put into a corner, ang pinaka nakakatakot nga, diba? Ang hayop na napuput into a corner, just they bite back, and they bite back hard. RU was the lone anchor left at A site. Si Rabbit, nakita siya doon ng hunt ng Fade. Immediately taken down, but he gunned down 3 members of SR Nacague as they're going into A site, and that has put them with a longer leash of life here as we get into the next round of this game. Save round naman to ngayon for SR Nacague. Hindi sila naka-rifle, so high chance. Pretty good for a chance here for Sky Encore to get another round for themselves, but the difference is they can't make any more mistakes. One big mistake and they're gonna lose the whole match. They're gonna lose their opportunity to get into the finals to determine kung sino ang magiging coach dito for our national team for Sibol Valorant. And now, Sky Encore Esports.
Revealing area.
How are you gonna play this? How are you just gonna defend this? Because one thing that na kailangan nilang tandaan dito is not to give away a lot of guns to SR Nacague, because that's gonna damage their economy. And at this point, they need as much money as they can for each of these rounds. No, so far, SR Nacague, just the usual picking and prodding. Hindi talaga sila nagko-full commit. But Kelly S might be getting first contact here. Sees the dagger, knows that there's members there. Showstopper has been used. Actually, gusto makakuha kagad ng quick and easy kill dito. Si Sin Aryo is only man down again in A side, but was taken down by his counterpart on the Asia mid matters. Gun advantage still on favor of Sky Encore, but in terms of man advantage, equalize sila ngayon. 2-3-4-3. Nakahabol na dito sa A-side plant. Spike has been planted here. Sen, nakita ka ni Eugene. Eugene wins the duel right there. Mid matters. Kaya habang nakatalikod. Kaya niyang bababa niya over the wall. Hindi na wall bang. And there, Sky Encore. One more round for them. It's the start. It's the start here of a hindi ko mo nasasabihin, but it's the start for Sky Encore here.
Baka makaster, Chris.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a lifeline for the side of Sky Encore Esports. Muntikan na nila matalo yun if it wasn't for the superior guns that they had for that round. They did expend. I think they expended too much people on the B side there. They are able to spot out Pat Mendon, and I think since they're able to spot the one guy, they held all three people, including the Killjoy, all onto that side. I did not think they needed to bring out that much people. It made the A side much easier to take, but at the end of the day, thankfully for them, it did not matter. They did have the gun advantage pa rin talaga, and that did ultimately make the difference at the later parts of the round. So, lifeline nga for Sky Encore Esports.
Yeah, definitely a longer lifeline for them right now. Even slowly creeping their way here in Ascent. And now 12-6. Still very much a lot of pressure on Sky Encore Esports. For SR Nacague, malaki pa yung kanilang kumbaga yung padding nila for this one. They have to hold indeed. SR Nacague trying to see where are the chinks in the armor, where are the openings that they can find right now. And actually, for attacker side, they're still waiting. Nakaholdan sila on B side. They made a lot of noise on A, expecting Sky Encore to run to A side, pero hindi. Patigasan lang. Sky Encore holding their ground of where they started this round with. Prowler has been used, pero sakto! Prowler nag-throw din ng flash. Wala ding nakita doon sa Disrupt. Sayang yung pagka-pick niya doon, pero now, Kelly S expending the ultimate, using the null command here on the KO, which delays the push right now from SR Nacague. Hindi pa complete ang information dito ng Sky Encore. Kaya nakita mo doon si Aryu, how he is positioned. He's trying to see if they're gonna run back to A, which actually, yun ang ginagawa ngayon ng SR Nacague. Nag-iingay pa yun sila dito sa B, trying to sell this B push as much as they can. Pero kahit anong benta mo dyan, si Aryu ay nandito. Setting things up here. Will you be able to pull another miracle fight? But hindi! Tinanggal siya doon! He needed to get out of that position. 3 members have been spotted right there, but they weren't able to convert. Rabbit, kaya mo ba stop yung... Ay, masabi He didn't stop the plant, but he was able to kill 2 members out of the 2v3. This is a very doable defuse. Mid Matters takes one more down. Very low na dito. So, but Eugene, can you do it? Eugene takes out. There's still one more long. Mid Matters was able to get the last kill. And congratulations there for SR Nacague.